Hi, I'm Megan Walker and we have reached the letter X in the A to Z of real-time marketing. And this one is all about eXits. So how can we determine when a contact is going to be leaving a journey? So you might have a customer journey set up, maybe there's a trigger at the top, it goes through a couple of different branches, and then when it gets to the end of a branch, that's it stops, they exit. But there might be times when you want someone to leave the journey prior to that based on something else that's happened. So let's go ahead and take a look and see how we can actually set it up so that somebody exits a journey before they reach the end of the journey. Okay, so we're in real-time marketing. We're going to go into our journeys and we are going to create a new journey. So let's say exit options is the name of our journey. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a trigger to start when somebody will actually come into this journey. So I'm going to go ahead and say contact created. I'm going to choose this one just so that I can show you a couple of different options. It's just an easier one to pick from and hopefully explain. So we can say that this is a bit silly because it wouldn't ever repeat for the same person because we're talking about a contact being created. That's when it starts, but we'll just leave it as immediately for now. They won't go through it more than one time. And then I'm just going to pick today's date and we'll create it. Okay, so our event trigger is when a contact is created. A couple of other things, first of all, if I just click on the start and I click on edit, we can also exclude a segment. So I think I have one for customers, yep. So I might say, so let's say that a contact is created and the on the contact maybe it's got something that shows whether they're a customer or not. So if they fall into that segment, or sorry, if they're in that segment to start with, which could be the case, they get created and they've already got that field set, we want to exclude them. We're not going to start them down that path. So that's one thing that we can do. But what we also might want to do is say, but what if they fall into that segment during the process, which we've had before in the outbound marketing. But if I now click on where it says end and I click on edit, we can see that we have exit by segment. So I can do the same thing here and I can say they will exit the journey if they fall into that segment. So that is also allowing them to stop the journey. So if they're already in that segment when the contact is created, because there's a specific field that's been set, they won't even start the journey. But if they start the journey and then they fall into that segment, they will also leave the journey. But this new one, exit when an event occurs. So maybe the purpose of this is to try and get somebody to buy something. So I might say, well, actually, the exit of the exiting the journey might also need to happen if an opportunity is created for that contact, because that might be our indicator that actually we want to end this journey that we're taking them on and we actually want to take them on a different journey. So let's take them out of this one when an opportunity is created. So that way we have a couple of different things that would stop or prevent somebody from either starting the journey or continuing the journey. So if we go to our start, they will not begin if they're already part of a specific segment. So that's one thing. And then we're saying if an opportunity is created while they're going through the journey, that's it, it ends and they are removed from the journey. Or if they fall into a specific segment, in this case the customer list, again that means they will exit and they will end the journey that they're going on. So this way we can really sort of like set up more things that would halt the journey for somebody or get them out of that journey. We don't need to worry about sending the wrong communication to the wrong people at the wrong time. So the exits, I really like this feature. I think it's a great tool. So let me know what you think. Have you started to use this? Have you used this on any of your journeys? I've used it in a couple of scenarios already for some of my customers, and I've been very thankful that there's been this way to be able to say, oh, actually if this happens, that's it. We don't want them to be carrying on that journey anymore. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks. Hi, I'm Megan Walker. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and that you learned something from it. If you don't want to miss out on any other content, you can go ahead and click on my face below to subscribe. And if you want to watch the next video, you can do that by clicking over here and go ahead and get started. Thanks again.